Ready?
Hey.
Go. So now the next type of bond is covalent bonding. With covalent bonding, the big word here is
Share.
they share.
Sharing is caring.
Okay? The sharing of electrons. And here's the other thing that's very different. It is the sharing of electrons between two or more nonmetals. Meaning, where are they located on the periodic table?
To the
right of that little staircase. To the left are my to the left, metals, right? My nonmetals are to the right. And you gotta have both of them as nonmetals in order to do covalent bonding. Okay? They share electrons. An example of this is something like O2, oxygen. Or another example is CO2, carbon dioxide. Now, what happens with covalent bonds is it's possible for multiple bonds. So what I mean by that is possible for multiples. Because you can have bonds that are single, but you can also have double bonds, and you can even have triple bonds. Okay? They share electrons. Now, a big thing for these guys is this. They are distinguished by something called polarity. Okay, polarity. And there's two types of things that you can describe polarity as. You can be polar, or you can be the opposite, which is nonpolar. Now, in covalent bonds, we said, what are we doing with the electrons here? What are we doing with them?
Sharing.
We're sharing them, right? Okay, let me give you an example of polar versus nonpolar. These are my keys. When I was 16 years old, I got a Buick Century, 1989 Buick Century. It was a beautiful car. I loved it. What do you want?
Good morning.
You're interrupting my video.
The following students were going.
Right. So, you got this. So, keys. My sister's 1 year behind me. So my sister turned 16. My parents give her a key to the same Buick Century. Alright? So the fact of the matter is we have this 1989 Buick Century and we share it. Now, I'm older. I played football, basketball. I had a few more activities than her. So the fact of the matter was we shared this car. But it wasn't exactly an equal sharing. That's polar. Okay? You ever heard the term like somebody's a polar opposite from you? It means that you're different. So polar means it's a not equal sharing. We're sharing these electrons, but it isn't equal. Nonpolar is a perfectly equal sharing. And then the last thing here, let's talk about electronegativity difference then. So, electronegativity difference. If it is polar covalent, am I still on the screen, Duran?
You are still on the screen, Mr. Gerby.
Right. Thank you very much, sir. Your difference will be between 0.31 and 1.00. For nonpolar covalent, meaning they're sharing and it's perfectly equal, that number will be between 0.00 and 0.30.